Ah, there it is. Perfect. Hey guys, I'm PhilInTheBlanks, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, Mega Man 7. We're on to Cloud Man. We've beaten Freeze Man, we've beaten Burst Man, and I went back to Freeze Man's level and found what I was looking for with Rust Search, which was the exit module, or whatever you want to call it, which allows you to exit a level that you've completed before. It was right at the end of the stage, too, so I was like, ah, crap. If it was at the beginning, I could have just used it and left, but whatever. So this is Cloud Man's level. It's the traditional, like, sky level, the way the Crash Man and Gyro Man is and stuff like that. It's a really nice place. I actually really like this level. The weather changes depending on kind of what you do. So, oh, nope, that was dumb. There we go. So you see those guys, they're like weird satellites. And if you hit them with Freeze Cracker, you kind of make it snow. It's actually really nice. I just like it like this. Easier to navigate, I find, than with the rain. Rain just doesn't look nice. Snow looks nice. So I'm just gonna I like this. And this is very reminiscent of Airman stage. The whole little cloud things. It's really cute. Oh, and you can use Freeze Cracker again, by the way. Oh, missed it. There we go. I like that. There's a lot of little things. Your weapons actually affect a lot more of the world in this game than they do in most Mega Man games, and it's really cool. So a lot of the weapons have like double functions and stuff, and sometimes it's just little things like that. Like that didn't really matter. Anyways, the main reason we made it snow is because this entire area. Oh crap! Oh wow, nice dodge. This whole area is actually invisible, and you can only see like what's directly in front of you. But with Freeze Cracker and it's snowing, you can actually see the ground because there's snow on it, which I think is super, super clever. So go over here, get the U, which means we only have one left. I think it's the S now that we're missing. Back down. So yeah, like, you wouldn't really use, I think you'd see the ladder, but you wouldn't see the rest of, like, platforms and stuff, just making that area really difficult. Now we're back inside, and the weather doesn't matter anymore. Get here, and get your Rush Search out. That might be a little too close to the wall. We'll find out. Oh, never mind. We should be good. I noticed if Rush barks, that usually means he's found something. And nice. Okay, so that's a Mega Bolt or a Hyper Bolt. I don't know what it is. So you see I have 56 bolts, bottom left corner. Get that. Whoop. And now I have 156. So you never really have to farm for bolts. There are enough big bolts in order for you to buy like every major upgrade. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is just getting these big bolts. Oh, come on. Wow, jumping is, that was the hardest part of the Let's Play so far. And there's one more secret, and by secret I mean that ladder right there, and if you can't figure out how to get there, then kind of an idiot. Whoop. And we see an old, oh, nope. We see an old friend. My favorite Mega Man character, Proto Man. It's been a while, Mega Man. Here's a little information. Your weapons can be used to discover hidden areas. I'm going to be your hand-holding character for this game. Yeah, so use the flame weapon in the woods. We don't have the flame weapon, and we can't even access the woods right now, so thanks, Proto Man. But I do like the idea that he basically tells you, you know, your weapons can be used for other things. And, like, we use Freeze Cracker in this level. We're going to be using Freeze Cracker again in the next level for another, like, shortcut or secret area. Yeah, this stage is very Airman. You have the big swarms of baby enemies, baby birds that come get you. And the big fans. Anyways, this is it. Let's get Danger Rap. Cloud Man is hilariously easy with Danger Rap. He's not super hard without it, but I'll just show you. Boop. Pop. And then just time it right when he goes back up there. Boop. That's it. I feel really bad for him because he's like, oh. He knows he's not getting out of this alive. He's pretty screwed. Oh, this time I'm going to get you with my lightning bolt and oh. Boop, boop. Like, I feel bad for him. But I mean, this was the first major Mega Man game. Not counting the X games, I guess, but Mega Man classic games that really make the bosses ridiculously easy with their weakness. They fall into a pattern, and then you can just wail on them. So a lot of times if you use their weakness, you can't even see their full, like, regular fight patterns, which is a shame. When we do the rematches down the road, I'll show you their actual patterns. Thunderbolt fires out electrically charged spheres, right? No shit, Sherlock. It's the Thunder, whatever it was called. Yes, and it can also be used to power some electronic machines. Because, you know, electricity. But at least they do tell you that, you know, you can use it and to use, you know, with machines. You get Thunderbolt. Boring name, but I do like that color scheme, the blue and the yellow. So all we got left is Junkman, who's, like, he's giant. Oh, I love the way he looks. It's very much something that could only be done on the Super Nintendo at the time. You wouldn't see that on the NES, and I don't even think the Genesis could pull it off very well. I mean, Genesis could pull off big sprites, but it wouldn't look this good. So this is Junkman's level. It's a junkyard. This is like a smelting area as well, so be very careful if you see like lava kind of stuff, then that will kill you. And here we have a very boring elevator. I don't know what it is with Mega Man games like elevator sections, but they're usually fairly boring. I mean, oh no. Flying Mets that can't shoot directly underneath them. That it was very difficult. Glad I did that. Alright, so here is where you can, whoa, get out of my way. Yep, oh shit. I just wanted to demonstrate how that would kill you. That's what I was doing. Okay, let's get the freeze cracker going. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. So this whole area is a secret area, and this is where the S is. And now we have R, U, S, and H, and we can do the S adapter, which I think stands for Super Adapter. Pooh! And anyone who remembers watching me play Mega Man 6, remember that there was a Jet Rush adapter and a Power Rush adapter, and this kind of combines them. So you can't slide, but you can fly a little bit. You can't fly as well as you could in Mega Man 6, but the reason for that is the screen is a lot smaller than it is in the Nintendo games. So having full flight capabilities would just break the game. But you can do a little to save yourself. And what do we got here? I think it's another Hyper Bolt. Yeah, there we go. And then you can also shoot Mega Man's arm. There is an arm upgrade. Oh, no! My dog. That was mean. Very mean to Rush. I had already killed them before they even touched Rush, so I couldn't even exact my revenge. It's not fun. Damn it. But yeah, okay, so now that you have the Rush adapter, there are a couple more things in Auto Shop that you can get. I think there's something here. There might not be. Remember there being a ladder. It might be. Yeah, there's nothing here. What are you gonna dig up for me, Rush? Oh, it's an apple core. Thank you so much. Oh, damn. Well, full life. That worked out well for me. You get back up here, and then you go back to the main row. So now we're back where you would be if you didn't take that other area. So during platforming sections like this, I pretty much always go Rush adapter. It's just easier. You have so much more control. In Dr. Wily's castle, spoiler alert, we actually go, you know, Dr. Wily is obviously the villain of this game. They're not trying to bullshit you and lie to you like they do in the other games. In the Dr. Wily levels, there's a few areas where I'm pretty much just always Super Adapter. It's just super useful. Anyways, that was Junkman stage. It's T-bolted up. T-bolt. This is another enemy that, if you use your weakness, he pretty much just goes into a very easy pattern. You'll see what I mean. And zap. Dodge, zap. Dodge, zap. Dodge, zap. And it makes, you know, maybe it just makes you look like, oh, wow, it feels really good, this boss. No, the bosses just get really easy if you use their weaknesses. Not always. Slash Man, which is our next Robot Master, he's an asshole, no matter what you do. He's probably my least favorite fight in this entire game. So weird you absorb, like, bubble things. So the obligatory shield shield weapon in the game. The junk shield will protect the user with rotating spheres, right? Yes, but the spheres can only absorb so much damage before they are destroyed. Actually, I feel the junk shield is probably the best shield weapon in the Mega Man games. It's really useful. It takes a lot of hits before it actually gets destroyed. I really like it. Oh, I guess we left it and came back. Mega Man, you were just home. Welcome home, Mega Man. Dr. Light, what do you think of Bass? I don't know, I never met him. I saw you fight him for 12 seconds and that was it. His actions don't seem to indicate a threat. Really? Because he shot lasers at me. I don't believe he is our enemy. That is the worst foreshadowing ever. What is this? Even though he had a sprite to look into the background earlier in the game, he's not using it now, and that's lame. Why is attacking the Robot Museum? You must leave now, Mega Man. And go to the Robot Museum. Okay, don't even say bye or anything. This is the Robot Museum. I love the music. We're just going to listen to it for a second. Gutsman's theme from Mega Man 1. So cool. And then Heatman's level. Oh, so cool. So there's a bunch of Robot Masters from older Mega Man games. I love seeing them in 16 bits. Like Blizzard Man looks incredible there. Pharaoh Man, Heatman. In the background you see Plant Man. There's going to be Ring Man up here too. And oh no, Dr. Wily's stealing Gutsman! Who's a lot smaller than you think he would be. Skullman's giant back there. Pop. So you'd think, this Robot Museum, why would you have the fully functioning robots? I mean, Dr. Wily clearly wants Gutsman, and if it was just the shell, then I mean, whatever, why would you care? You just go and make a new one. But it seems very much that he wants to use Gutsman, and he does end up using him later. Also, poor Gutsman. Gutsman was one of the first 6 original Robot Masters who were made by Dr. Light, and were useful, guys. And it's a shame to see, oh, well, now you're in a museum. After Mega Man defeated you, you didn't get to, be reprogrammed and go back and be what you used to be. You get to go to a museum. And same with, Ringman and Skullman there. They were made by Dr. Cossack. And they were probably made for good things until Dr. Wily basically blackmailed them into making them evil. So now they're just there and... Poor guys. Mega Man, it's a disaster. Wily and his robots are rampaging through the middle of the city. And even though we knew there were 4 Robot Masters, there are 4 more. And they don't really explain that. They're just like, oh, well, you forgot these 4. It's like, well, why couldn't I select them before? Which is really odd. So, we got Springman, Slashman, Turboman, and Shademan. And, yeah, we're gonna go... So, yeah, we're gonna go Slashman. There are a few levels that we're going to revisit later in the game. We're probably going to spend half an episode after we're done them all to do some cleanup. Because there's things to collect in this game, as you can already see, with Rush Search and whatnot. So this is Jurassic Park Man. I don't know why Slashman's thing is dinosaurs, but this level's really cool, so I can't really complain. This reminds me of Mario 2. Boop, boop, boop. And, oh, no. Boop. That was close. I actually thought I'd missed that. So dinosaurs and jungle, I guess. It's a cool level though. I actually really like it. There's a few dinosaurs too. You get that. I guess that's a Stegosaurus down there. There's a Tyrannosaurus. There's a running Platformosaurus. And you can see some pterodactyls or pteranodons in the background there. I'm not a dinosaurologist, so I don't know the names of these things. You got this guy. Oh, he's cute. I like him. You know what's a good dinosaur game? The Joe and Mac games for the Super Nintendo. I should really play those on these. They're really good. Really short, but super, super fun. I don't know if anyone out there remembers Joe and Mac. Oh, Junk Shield is not good here. Never mind. So Junk Shield, by the way, is strong against Freeze Man. So we're actually not going to see it used against a Robot Master for a little while. There was an E-Tank over there. I should have went and gotten that. Whatever, not a big deal. Oh, I guess I could go down here. And, oh, no, okay. Damn it. Oh, well. Yeah, so you don't get to see the Junk Shield used against a Robot Master for a little while, and there's no, Wily robots that it's, Wily bosses that it's super weak against. Or, sorry, super strong against, so you don't get to see it very often. And you see the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know what's strong against this guy, but I'm just going to use Thunder Shield, I guess. I don't know. Damn. Oh, this isn't good. You know what? Junk Shield's probably really good here, but I'm almost already... Yeah, there we go. That's actually not that bad. It's just Thunderbolt, or whatever it's called, is just very slow. Yeah, I should have used Junk Shield there. That probably would have been really good. So this is the forest that Proto Man was talking about. We need the fire weapon, which we do not have. So we're going to come back and commit arsony later. And jeez, these guys take a lot of things. Let's use Junk Shield. Oof, wow. It's not super strong, but the fact is you can get so many hits out of Junk Shield with each use that it's still super useful. So this is Slash Man. We're going to use Freeze Cracker. I hate this guy. Worst fight in the entire game, and you'll see why. That's because you hit him, and you miss. Oh, damn it. And his body can hit you, which is really frustrating. And he'll jump away, and I get hit, because I'm an idiot. Then he'll drop these things, and they're totally random. If they land on you, crap, you can't jump, slide, or shoot. It's super, super annoying, and you can't hit him when he's going back up. So he just repeats this pattern, and it's a really annoying pattern, because he's invincible when he's jumping up there, and invincible until he lands. So I really hate this boss. Even when you're not using Freeze Cracker, he jumps around and slashes you and stuff, and it's still kind of difficult. He's probably the hardest boss in the game, other than the last boss. Like how did that not hurt him? I'm probably gonna die. Oh yeah, of course, his corpse beat me. But yeah, fights like that I don't like. I don't like it when they have like crazy amount of invincibility times, because then it just feels like a Mario style boss, which is like hit him when he's invincible. Wait on the pattern, hit him again. I'm just like, no, it's supposed to be a fight. You should, like, you shouldn't be able to be invincible at any time, and he shouldn't be invincible at any time. You both should be down there, and you both should be fighting. Like, that's what I liked about Mega Man bosses. They felt like one-on-one fights. And, you know, it'd be their weapons against your weapons, not cheap tricks like hiding on you and stuff. And I find the later Mega Man, like from here on, we're going to get at least one enemy in each Mega Man game that does that. And the Mega Man X series are really bad for that, where enemies will have crazy amounts of invincibility times, and just the fights don't become nearly as fun as they used to be. Damn it. I mean, hell, back in the day, sometimes they didn't even have patterns. They'd actually just run around. And that's why I like Freeze Man so much in this game, because his felt like a grueling fight, where he was throwing everything he had at you, ice ceilings, ice floors, just regular ice at you. Like, he only had a Freeze Cracker, but he was using it for multiple purposes, and it felt like such a good fight. I really, really liked it. Anyways, while I was talking, that was Slash Man. So, there are robot dinosaurs, and they come out of eggs. Are they... Who makes these? Who makes all these robots? Oh, well, the Splash Claw is a claw that slashes, isn't it? Yes. Let me guess, it has a short range. Yes. That's the closest thing to like a melee weapon that Mega Man has had for a long time. It's actually fairly strong too. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. I'm PhilInTheBlanks, and I'll see you guys next time for more Let's Play Mega Man Legacy Collection, specifically Mega Man 7. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, guys.